Welcome back to British Phoenix Wright. I'm the voice of Dog. With me is British Raving Loon. Shit, what was I just doing? I got a alright. Laptop.
We heard about the stolen laptop.
Right.
With which we can probably stab some holes in stories.
In Ryan's or Paul, no.
Yeah, Ryan's whole deal with...
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Know anything about this?
No, I don't. I'm sorry. We have our own IT chap. Lovely chap, in fact. Fat and sweaty, though. It's like a double act, doesn't it?
Oh, aren't you just awesome? You're a good dude.
Have you seen this before?
No, sorry.
No reason to believe that's...
Were you at Atlas when Simon's laptop
Here's
was
the
stolen?
important part.
Oh, I believe I was, yes. It was taken from the storeroom in the hallway.
Tell
Was
us
it ever
about that
recovered?
storeroom.
No, we didn't catch anyone. We're quite exposed out here.
Storeroom where you keep the painkillers?
Seen into the storeroom. It's not particularly secure. They could have been in and out within minutes. That's why we advise people to keep their valuables with them. You can't be too careful these days, Inspector.
Keep their valuables with them so that the other guy can steal it from you. Okay, I kind of got hung up on that. Storeroom isn't particularly secure.
A storeroom full of morphine.
Well, not
So
full
the
of
storeroom
morphine, but
isn't particularly
Full of
secure,
morphine,
yet
dripping
plenty
with
of
morphine.
you
tablets
open the
in
door,
there.
you get
I
crushed
thought
by
you
a
said
bunch of
no
morphine
one
tablets,
could
a
get access
giant
to the
flood
morphine,
of
but
pills.
they could, quite easily, couldn't they, Ryan?
They grow the
I didn't
poppy
mean
right
that
here.
storeroom. I meant a different storeroom. I keep them in there.
Okay, so where was it locked up?
It's upstairs. It's got a combination lock on it. Nobody could have access to it except me and Dad. Nobody.
I might have a look at that if you don't mind.
Don't mind at all.
And of course, we just heard 4 numbers.
A combination locked room, I see.
things are
I
falling
might have
into
a look
place.
around for that. See how secure and combination
Time to
locked
solve
it
puzzles.
really is. Be back later on if that's okay.
Oh, I'll be back very soon. Don't worry. Is this where they keep the brainwashing chamber? Oh.
Use the card.
Yeah, I had to think about that for a second. Now, he let us go upstairs,
Welcome
and he said,
to the mirror room.
I'm
This exercise
sorry?
is all about identifying the difference between the image one presents to the world
I...
and one's real self, which lies deep in our unconscious. As you move through the network of mirrors, practice seeing yourself as a stranger. The more you separate from your persona, the more aware you will become of your true desires and ambitions. Chant with us. I am free from my image.
Also, take a free
I am
tab
free
of
from
morphine
my past.
on your way
I
out.
am free from myself.
I am free from my image. I am free from my past. I am free from myself. I am free from my image. I am free from my past. I am free from myself.
This exercise involves the use of liberation
Oh,
masks.
nice.
You have now completed Module 1. Module 2 covers boundary testing, threshold testing, and extreme testing.
Ooh.
Please read the notes carefully before attempting the module.
Let's go discuss the mirror room.
I mean, I just walk in, like, I'm expecting a storeroom, not a goddamn, you know, existential
A fun
house.
house where we have people store their things.
Wow, okay.
I get maybe we ignored that. Well, no, because you mentioned the lock, so yeah, that's the storeroom.
What is his... Is that a... That's a bot, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, alright, later. Later, bot. I wonder what his reaction is going to be.
Can you tell me what you know about the mirror room upstairs?
Oh, you found that then. Well, it's very similar to the costumes, Inspector. It's designed to help the students look at themselves differently.
And what do you do with the mirrors?
You look at yourself, Inspector. You look at yourself until you start seeing yourself as others do. And you don't see yourself as you do anymore. It really, the idea is that you can see yourself eventually any way you wish.
So why in a locked room?
To make sure you're not distracted, that's all.
How often is it used?
Not often, a few times a month. Some students find it useful, some don't.
Now, let's go look at the morphine. Right, that's the cupboard. Is there something here and I'm just not seeing it? Yeah.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
No matter how much water I drink, my throat still feels very dry. Very dry. Well, Simon had the combo to the mirror room.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Stands to reason that he should know something
Do you
about
know
it.
about the mirror room at Atlas?
Yeah.
What's it used for?
Well, it's mainly for the auto-hypnosis module. You go in and you stare into the mirror and you go into a trance. Then when you're ready, you come back out.
So you just go in whenever you want to?
Oh, no. There's certain times when you're allowed in, and only they know the combinations anyway, so you can't really get in.
You don't know the combination?
No.
Well, now you know the combination that you had written on the back of this card.
Oh, right, the pin. I'm an idiot.
Describe this IT consultant
So
as fat and sweaty.
the combination to the locked mirror room.
Nope.
Except you've written it down, haven't you? This is the combination to the mirror room, Simon, that you wrote. It isn't a pin, it's a combination.
Yeah.
You see, this sort of thing makes me suspicious, Simon. What were you doing in there that you didn't want anyone, including me, to find out?
It's just part of the course, isn't it? I just wanted to go in there when I was ready.
On your own? You didn't give the number to anyone else?
No.
Simon, there was morphine kept in that room that might have played a part in Kate Vine's death. Did Kate have the number?
They actually do store the morphine in the mirror room.
We both went in.
Together?
We were trying to outdo each other. We both tried some morphine.
What do you mean trying to outdo each other?
It's part of the course. To see how far you can push yourself. To see if you could do something you wouldn't normally do.
Extreme testing.
A few months ago?
Extreme morphine chugging
Only
contest.
that once. I'd never do it again.
How about Kate?
I don't know. Sorry.
Okay.
So that's how Kate got the morphine. But what exactly does this testing
Well,
involve?
that hour went faster.
Could this have been what killed Kate? 11 o'clock. Just an hour left to solve this thing.
Okay. So. The mirror room. Then who do we ask about this? Rebecca? Or Ryan?
We regained access to Paul at this hour, or is he just out of commission?
Paul hasn't gone anywhere. Ambient music is a lot different now. It's a lot more tense.
Stare at the lake.
Please. When did Ryan begin to suffer from arthritis?
Ryan doesn't suffer from arthritis.
Really?
Yeah.
The only thing that Ryan suffers from is a pathetic inability to deal with any kind of discomfort. He pulled his back sometime last year. Since then, he's going around telling everybody he suffers from arthritis.
I thought he had medication for it.
Oh, he
Diagnosis, whiny baby.
His GP, who is almost as dysfunctional as he is, keeps prescribing it for him.
So you don't believe he really has arthritis?
Not at all.
Yeah, I'm starting to
Do
make
you know
sense.
who this is? Dean Hayfield, Aztec.
Sorry, never heard of him. We have some prisoner of a sort.
Prisoner
Does
cell?
RIT. Large guy. No manners.
Sweaty?
Seen this before anywhere?
Fat, sweaty IT convict? Sure.
It was the IT guy!
And what do you know about Simon's laptop being stolen from Atlas?
Oh, no, I wasn't happy about it.
What did you do about it?
Ryan paid a con man to install a complicated CCTV system. At twice the price that it would probably have cost. Seemed to do the trick, though. We haven't had a theft since.
CCTV system. That is probably very, very important. But not right now.
Can you tell me about the room with the mirrors at Atlas? The one with the combination lock?
How did you get in there?
I was given the code for the combination.
By Ryan?
Well, nobody else is allowed to know the code, are they?
And not in theory.
So how's the room used on the course, then?
It's a meditation room where the students can reflect on themselves, literally.
And what about the CD?
That helps too. It's part of the program.
So you send the students into the room, they put the CD on, they stare into the mirrors. And how long does this last for?
Until the CD finishes or they fall asleep. What else would you like to know?
Thank you.
Okay,
Probably be back
for
later.
now, we're going to...
Not happy about theft versus that time he did a bunch of prank crimes?
Well, he was very happy about that. He enjoyed that.
Don't approve of theft unless it's mine. gaze intently into Lake.
Aha.
Just keep pushing.
Huh?
Just keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. You can push it all the way in, Tom, if you want to. Excellent, Tom.
Excuse me. Would someone care to tell me exactly what's going on here?
Don't come any closer.
No satanic
Man
rituals,
needs a
huh?
doctor.
No, he doesn't.
I don't need a doctor. I'm fine. Go away.
What is this?
A test.
Of what?
What does it look like? It's a threshold test. A pain threshold test. I thought, you were supposed to be good at working things out. Inspector Jenks.
And so this would be for Atlas, would it? Kyle?
You disappear now.
It's not a good idea to talk to a police inspector like that.
Do you want me to make you?
It's okay, Tom. Mr. Jenks won't be bothering us anymore.
Don't make any rash commitments.
I'm glad. Oh, hey.
Well, well. You really should take more
I'm
care of
intensely
your things,
clumsy
Ryan.
around Jenks.
Is your keys, Kyle?
No.
No, I don't
Take
want to
it away.
restart my computer.
So
Postpone.
that's threshold testing, is it? Sticking a skewer through your hand? I could just ask Ryan or Paul directly about this, but I think I'll bide my time. See what I can do with this
What can we
key
fob?
first.
Yes, that's right. Everyone, yeah, everyone, restart your computer.
Rub this against every
And Grand
car
Theft
we've
Auto,
seen.
go. Look at, look at the exertion in his face. Rrr, key fob, go.
Oh my god. Looked at this scene, puzzled a moment, and then remembered. Britain.
Yeah, me too.
Bingo.
Where's the right mirror image?
Up to. Be very interesting to see how he explains this one.
Okay. All right.
I'm waiting for the final twist where it's revealed that Jenks is a con man who's just been impersonating a police inspector near
Oh god,
a
that
recent
would be
event.
great. That would be amazing. Oh, something else.
You just wait for tragic things to
Wait,
happen and
hang
start
on.
snooping around asking questions.
There's a lot going on at 11 p.m.
But the nightlife in this village.
Yeah, very busy. The city never sleeps.
Start waving the key fob around, see if anything else activates.
Huh?
So James is interested in poppy pods, is he?
Ooh,
He's
that's
got
the
some
good
explaining to do.
stuff. Oh, man.
So you say you're prescribed your morphine, hmm?
Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and guess that's illegal.
We have a very powerful conversation topic for which we could probably call for backup and get some arrests going.
I know, yeah, like, we shouldn't just go and ask this guy. I feel like he's going to shoot us.
So about your opium den.
Recognise this at all?
Yeah, he fixed my laptop.
Does he live locally?
I think so.
Huh. Okay.
Seen this before?
Don't think so.
Right. Right, he wouldn't know about or the key fob or the money. Well, here's a bomb for you.
What can you tell me about several boxes of dried poppy pods in the greenhouse back there?
Feel free to take some if you want.
What are they for, James?
Decoration? Why?
Decoration.
There's a big market for them among the over 70s.
So what are you doing with them?
Selling them to grannies.
Okay, James, let's just cut to the chase. Are you extracting opium from them?
Me? I can honestly say I've never done anything like that, Inspector.
Sure about that?
Scout's honour.
And who was the guy delivering them?
A friend. Someone gave
He's
them
just
to
curling
me,
up
asked me
and
if I
getting
wanted
on
them.
his
I
script.
said I'd have a look and see if I like them.
You just thought you'd have a look? No particular reason?
I'm a plant scientist, that's what I do.
Have you ever sold them to anyone else?
I only got them a few minutes ago.
In the past. You know Kate's body had opium in the blood when it was found?
No, I didn't. Hey, that's nothing to do with me.
Let's hope not.
I forgot about... Wait. It was morphine and opium, right?
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I'm going to look at that immediately. I want to confirm that. I know morphine's an opiate, but did she have two different... Was it from two different sources?
From two different sources, or is he just being generous and referring to both interchangeably?
Okay, it's just morphine, which means that... Oh, also... Right, wait a minute.
He's just, connecting the dots that if there's, a botanist with a supply of poppies, maybe he could go from one to the other.
There's probably something here, and I just don't remember all of his details. Friend who didn't want them.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
Alright. Let's, check out the pub.
Couple more questions, if that's okay?
Tell me about how much opium you are on. Good God, or this list. This gigantic fucking list. Okay.
Have you seen this before?
No.
Do you know anything about this?
No, sorry.
It's fine.
Do you know anything about a locked room at Atlas with mirrors in it?
Not off the top of my head, no. I think that's a question for Ryan.
Yeah, alright.
What do you know about poppy pods?
Go on.
Ever come across anyone trying to sell them or anything like that? Maybe even in here?
Not that I remember.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Not quite yet. Alright, we need to figure out how the opium got there. I think that's going to be a big point.
A few more questions, please.
Took morphine in the mirror room.
Odd question, but have you ever seen anyone handling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods? As in, for opium? No. Though James did have opium tea once, I think.
Where did he get it from?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't ask. James does his own thing.
What does opium tea taste like?
I don't know. I didn't try it.
Really?
I didn't want to risk it, did I? But I went to hospital once. I had codeine and I went into anaphylactic shock. The doctor said it was an opium derivative, apparently, so...
Yeah, no, sorry. Not gonna fly. I don't think so.
Aha.
You and Kate took morphine in the mirror room. That's what you said, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you're allergic to opiates, Simon.
And then you went into
Opium.
anaphylactic shock and died!
You didn't take
You're actually a
morphine at all,
ghost.
did you?
Well, no, I didn't. Kate did, though.
I thought you were trying to outdo each other. That was the point, wasn't it?
We weren't trying to outdo each other as such.
Go on.
Ryan wanted me to test Kate. To see how far she would go to be prime candidate.
What candidate?
Prime candidate. It means the best person in the group, basically.
What do you mean, test her?
But you do it in pairs. One person's the tester, it's me. And the other person's the...
Victim?
Well, it's not like that. It's completely consensual. It's just boundary testing.
Yeah, now jam this skewer
Ryan
into your hand.
wanted me to test Kate.
Because they thought she was the best student.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I just did what I was told, okay?
Except you decided to give her morphine. To break the law.
Well, I can't change that now, can I? She didn't die of a morphine overdose, did she?
She died because she drowned. But she drowned for reasons that aren't clear.
Atlas seemed to have this all neatly worked out. If Simon's telling the truth, Atlas are lighting the fuse and then retiring to a safe distance, letting students test themselves and push themselves to their limits while avoiding all comeback. Is this what happened to Kate? Thank you. Probably be back later.
So, Emma, how about... What do you mean you wouldn't know about the money? You said she was blackmailing. Alright, well...
Do you know about the mirror room at Atlas?
Mirror room. No, I heard about it, but I think it was only for the students later on in the course. Something like that.
Strange question. Have you ever known of anyone selling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods? Don't think so. Isn't that opium?
Kind of. It's okay. Do you know what a prime candidate is at Atlas?
Yes, it's what every student wants to be. It's the best student. Apparently you get a great high-paid job afterwards. I don't think that really happens, though.
Did you know anyone in the running to be prime candidate?
What, like Simon? I don't think they picked Simon, to be honest. Well, he's got too many morals, and you can't have both at Atlas.
Alright, yeah, I think that's...
That's it for the time being, thank you.
I think that's it for here for now. I think we need to ask some questions about extreme testing.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Well, also there's this.
Would you like to explain what this is, please, Ryan? £500 intended for Kate. It fell out of your car. At least I assume that's your car on the driveway at Brandon House.
I suppose so.
So why were you going to give Kate £500, Ryan?
It was just a little incentive, that's all. Just a little incentive.
Not very little, Ryan. £500.
She was a very good student. We heard that she was leaving. We wanted to give her something.
But you didn't.
Well, obviously not.
Are you sure there wasn't any other reason you might want to give her this? Personal reason?
No!
Well, I'd like to keep hold of this for a little while, if you don't mind.
Well, don't consider it a bribe, will you, Inspector?
Well, you can't. It's a check. No,
It's not written to me.
Know anything about poppy pods? Come across anyone selling them or anything?
Poppy pods? Well, don't tell anyone, Inspector, but I hear that you can make opium out of those. Why do you ask?
Doesn't matter.
We're just trying to get you off guard and then ask you the real questions, like this one.
Now, tell me what a prime candidate is.
You're learning a lot, aren't you, Inspector? Prime candidates are simply the best students, the ones with the most potential.
And what benefits do they get from that?
Well, they get the top job.
Which is?
Well, we have a deal with various multinationals. We train students to be exceptional, truly exceptional. And they get a wonderful top job. It seems a very simple deal.
And how do you decide who the prime candidate is? Do you test students?
No.
Did you ever, say, ask Simon to test Kate, for instance?
Oh, you've actually been speaking to Simon, haven't you? I really wouldn't trust anything that Simon Thompson says. You know, he spent the best part of 2 months trying to undermine Kate. No. Now, Simon Thompson, it really isn't my place to speculate, but if you're looking for motives, Inspector, he certainly had a few motives. More than I.
A motive to kill her, do you mean?
Now, that's very interesting, Inspector. Well, that's up to you to decide.
Actually, now that I think about it... No. Students aren't tested. Wait a minute. I mean, this seems to be splitting hairs, but... Yeah, okay. Well, let's look at some of our old evidence. Is it with the money or the testing? I don't know what that means. I tried that already. The aptitude test. Like I said, it was splitting hairs. So I don't really think it's a... Yeah, and Pillion, I was also, like, best students become prime candidates, but choose the best student. It's probably in it's in those two pieces of evidence. What am I missing here? Alright.
Thank you.
We'll come
Probably
back to this.
later. A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Now, why do you think Ryan might want to give Kate a cheque for £500?
I've really no idea. Where did you find it?
Just outside.
You better ask him.
You think Ryan was interested romantically in Kate?
I know he has a weakness for blondes, but I didn't think it had gone so far as his offering them cash.
Sorry? That's... Do you not know who Kate is? What? That's clearly something. Alright.
What do you know about poppy pods?
Poppy pod?
Ever come across anyone selling them, using them?
No.
Oh, really? It's... Oh, seriously? Did they want to make her a blonde so she could look more like,
What are prime
You know.
candidates?
The best of the bunch. The peaches.
And so what does it mean to be a prime candidate?
Success. We have a special relationship with many major international companies. We provide them with our best students. And they get an instant job.
And what do you get out of it?
Well, it's a little kickback. It's just business, Inspector.
Can we not bring up the affair?
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Didn't I... Alright, hang on a second. I should be able to ask Emma about the money, but didn't I try to do that and couldn't?
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Yes, she would know about the money. She's told us about it.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Okay. The contradiction is with Paul? No. It's with Ryan. Oops. Anyone in the creepy mirror room?
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Okay, so... So I am kind of asking for a hint here. I want to know who has the contradiction that I'm missing. Yeah, it is Ryan. Wait, James has a contradiction too? Is that for certain? Yeah, don't give me fake answers. It's not like I can actually tell them apart. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Aha. So, students aren't coerced or bribed in any way, except Kate.
I'm not sure what you mean.
You said you were going to give Kate the £500 as an incentive. That's coercion, isn't it?
I really don't think you could call it coercion, Inspector. It was an incentive, that's all, a little encouragement.
So how often
And call it bribing, that other word you say didn't happen.
Okay, incentive is probably the wrong word. The money was just to see how Kate would respond. It was part of her assessment.
Assessment?
We have to assess students as they progress. We don't use conventional methods like sitting an exam or anything like that. People
The test assessment that you say doesn't happen?
We have to know if they're committed or not.
So you're assessing their progress and testing their commitment?
Yes, we are. We have to. This is a business, not a charity.
So Ryan's claiming the money was part of Kate's assessment. And did this assessment also involve threshold testing, I wonder? Or was the money for something else?
Aha. There we go.
Well, which one is it, Ryan? Do you test students or not?
Well, some of them, yes.
Including Kate?
Yes.
Why was she being tested?
She was being tested because we wanted to see if she was good enough to become prime candidate, okay?
So Kate was in the running to be prime candidate?
Yes!
And did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, I did. But I didn't ask him to do anything stupid. He knew it was against course rules.
How far did you ask him to push her?
I didn't ask him to push her. I asked him to test her. There's a huge difference! If Simon decided to give her too much caffeine or morphine or whatever, that's his responsibility. So if he did anything wrong, it was his own responsibility. He did it with his own mind and his own hand. We had nothing to do with it.
Midnight, and still no suspect, unless you count everyone I've interviewed. It's no surprise that Ryan wants to avoid any suggestion of being responsible for Kate's death, but I wonder if the man protests just a little too much.